Last night, while plowing snow about 8 o'clock, I ended up with a flat tire on the grader, a 14G Caterpillar, so here we are changing the tire. First thing I have to do is take the chain off. Tommy brought me out along with the spare tire and his 5500 Dodge shop truck with a 5,000-pound crane. Tires are a little heavy to manhandle, so we brought the crane for help. Just barely. The mow board, if you stick it in the ground, has enough power to get the wheels off the ground so you don't have to crawl around under there with a jack. Electric hoists definitely make things much easier. We have a cable that was originally set up for changing skidder tires. You hook one side, then run the cable around, hook it in the lugs of the tire, and then you can pick it up and off. The only thing you have to worry about is making sure the cables on the back side are wide enough apart that it doesn't catch on the hub when you go to lift it off. I have a Ingersoll Rand 3/4 drive pneumatic air impact, taking the lug nuts off with. I can't remember for sure. I think they were 1 11/16 or maybe ½ inch. Got 10 lug nuts and washers. Tommy measured the circumference of the spare, and I'm measuring the circumference of this tire. They're within 2 inches on the circumference. They have to be fairly close because these two tires are linked with chain drive, and if they aren't close to the same time or same size, then one will be trying to push the other one while the other one's trying to pull. So 2 inches isn't too bad, so we went ahead and put it on. Otherwise we'd have left the chain off so that the spare would slide on the snow. These were brand new tires last year, and I'm not sure quite what happened. Here we're trying to get the cable situated around the tire so the tire will lift straight up and not come onto the hub at an angle. Just makes it a little easier when you get there. It's a 34 Quantum excavator in the background. Has a bucket put on it they use for shovel logging. Got the tire so that it was pretty much straight up and down, but the studs wouldn't match the holes, so we had to keep shifting the cable on the tire to get it to where it would roll around enough that we could get the lug nuts on. This spare was an old deep tread, so it happened to have a little bit bigger circumference at the original than the highway type that were on there, so it was matched up pretty good even though it was wore out. It's an 850K John Deere with a slope board on it. What he uses, he's a road builder in the summertime and then a medley, and then he does logging in the winter. Had some ice build up in the corner, went up from the tire lane in the shop, so I was trying to knock it out of there so we could get the lug nut to go on. The wheel fits pretty tight on the hub, so you have to go around, not tighten any one lug nut tighter than the other, so you go around and round until you get it all cinched up tight on the hub. This chain isn't quite as heavy. The old chains that were on there had doubled up cross link, so it was a lot heavier, but it's a little easier to pick it up and set it on with the winch. Try hooking the inside of the chain first. It's a little easier to hook it. Use clevises. The regular hooks that used to hook them together never stay on these things. They always pull apart. If you do the inside first, then when you got to rework everything on the outside, it's a lot easier not having to be under the grader. This is the chain tightener they built. It's just two 5/8 inch bars. Got two chains hooked each side of it with a piece of all thread that go through them. You get them on and hook the 4 clevises in the tire itself. Then you can suck the 2 flat bars together and it tightens up the chain. Works pretty well. Using a 1/2 inch Milwaukee impact wrench. I also have a special socket that Tommy built for it for doing clevises to tighten them and untighten them. Pick up the wing first, get it out of the way, and let the grader down off the moldboard. We tightened up the back chain also on this side, and then we're going to do the ones on the other side.